Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Thursday morning for you guys watching this. It is late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning at the time of filming this. And got a great video for you guys today. Really do. It's going to kind of touch a little bit on what we talked about yesterday. I know we talk about gold and silver pretty much every day, but I got to put a little bit of Bitcoin in there today, only because there's a lot going on and we're seeing something that really doesn't make sense to myself or to the people that really know what's going on. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say when the dollar gets stronger, obviously gold and silver take a hit. That is true, but there's something else going on that a lot of people aren't paying attention to, and I think it's important that we talk about it. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button for me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you want to do the ultimate thing, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to make a go of it here. And leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on what you think is going on as we get talking about this. And if you'd like to become a member, I have to say thank you so much to all of our members out there. I can't thank you guys enough for being a member. It's only $1.99 to become a member. We do a special event every month, and you have an opportunity to win a really cool prize. This month, we're probably going to be doing the wheel. I was debating if I was going to do the football game or if I was going to do the wheel, and a lot more people said the wheel yesterday in yesterday's video. So I think we're going to do the wheel. We'll probably be doing it here in the next couple of days. It's only $1.99 to join. Well, I say the next couple of days, the next week. It's only $1.99 to join, and it helps out the channel, and you have a shot at winning a really cool prize, and your comments go straight to my phone. So, okay, jumping in though, what's going on right off the bat? So, I gotta say, gold and silver and all precious metals across the board are literally getting destroyed right now at the time of filming this video. Silver down 1.5%. Literally now we are down at $29.84. Gold getting destroyed, $2,556. Now, usually we know, yeah, the dollar goes up, gold and silver come down. That's inevitable. We talked yesterday about the relationship between Bitcoin and gold and silver. A lot of people will say Bitcoin is the digital gold. Personally, I don't hold any Bitcoin. I've said it from the get-go. I've held cryptos, but not Bitcoin because I think it's overpriced. And I don't really see the backing. I like the technology, but I don't like that it's the most expensive coin for crypto, and it can be copied in a minute. With that being said, a lot of people are invested in Bitcoin, and I am really happy that they are making a lot of money. However, it does worry me what is going on, and that's what we're going to talk a little bit about. Bitcoin trading right now at $90,000, up another $2,500, $2,600 at the time of filming this video. Now, here's the thing. A lot of countries, as of now, are holding a lot of gold and silver. We've backed money to gold and silver throughout history. And I have to wonder, with gold and silver, well, specifically gold and Bitcoin, kind of doing the same thing, why are we seeing one plunging in price and one skyrocketing in price? The two pretty much go hand in hand. In fact, the majority of the stacking community are also holding Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. And they do that because they're tired of the dollar losing value. They're tired of seeing it just get debased by printing more and more money. They're tired of the essentially bad mismanagement practices that we do holding the dollar and the world reserve currency. And countries are tired of us abusing that privilege. And so a lot of people out there would hold gold and silver. Now some of them are holding Bitcoin. But what's really interesting that's happening is that you have one skyrocketing and the other one getting destroyed. So when people leave a comment, a negative comment, and say that, you know, it's because the dollar's coming down, and I know not every person that wrote a comment like that yesterday was meaning to be negative. It was not, they were not all negative. You can kind of tell when you read people's comments what it comes across as negative and what doesn't. But you have to understand the two go pretty well hand in hand. The stacking community, the Bitcoin community, was all stackers. Most of the people that invested in Bitcoin were stackers prior, or they still are stackers. And so the two have a lot of similar properties. And I believe that it was actually designed to divide the stacking community, to convince people that were stacking gold and silver to move away from gold and silver and into Bitcoin. And those people that got in early on have made a ton of money. And it's awesome for them, because anybody that's going to wish ill on someone for making a right call, I mean, that's just a negative person. I'm kind of dealing with some of that right now, that, you know, some of your friends may not always be your friends. You know, sometimes people will cheer you on when you're doing something wrong, and vice versa when you're doing something right. It almost feels sometimes like friends that you think are your friend don't want to see you succeed and chase your goals, chase your dreams. That's why I don't even talk to my friends anymore about my channel, because I have learned that a lot of people are not going to support it. They don't want to believe in it. They just want to down it, and that's it. And, you know, you got to understand that. But needless to say, these people that have made a lot of money have to be weary of what's happening, because now I'm seeing people selling precious metals and wanting to put all their money into cryptocurrencies. And I read a really interesting comment yesterday that I really want to talk a little bit about. It was basically stating that he believed that it was a carrot trick. And after listening to him and thinking about it, it makes sense. You know, we're seeing a lot of people get straight off course because the carrot of Bitcoin carrot looks a whole lot better right now. A lot of people are putting their money into it. It's at a new all-time high almost every day. I mean, think about gold. When gold was running a new all-time high every day, people were getting excited. We saw a great run-up on it. I mean, it went from 2,000 all the way up to 2,700, and almost really 2,800. It just kept going up. And now we're seeing a devastating blowback. I mean, the numbers that I just read to you at the beginning of the video, it has taken a huge hit. And some people are getting skittish. Are we going back down to lower and lower and lower? For me, it doesn't matter. I really don't care that it goes back. Do I think about it? Of course. I'd be lying to you if I didn't think about it. When I just bought, not even 3 weeks ago, all those 100 rounds, and now they have taken a huge hit. But nothing changed. I still have the silver. I still have the rounds. I still have the $50 that I bought a couple weeks ago at $10 a piece. Now, it was great when I bought them at 10 and spot price, melt price was 12 something. Now, today, I just looked at them moments before shooting this video. It's only 10.74 now. I mean, I'm still in the green, but you start realizing that your profits are being washed away little by little. Now, here's the thing. Nothing has changed. You're not going to be able to go out and flood into precious metals. I apologize, my phone's beeping. You're not going to be able to run out and jump into precious metals all at once. It just doesn't work that way. If today you found out about precious metals and you wanted to get in, what would you get in for? I mean, I've talked to a lot of people that decided they wanted to get into precious metals, and I've talked to them at ground zero. And they always start out with a small amount. And as time goes on and they start understanding it more, they start buying more of it. When the price is falling, that's an opportunity in my opinion. Lower prices mean you can buy more. A lot of people are excited that we could see lower prices. Now, I'll be honest, am I excited about it? No, I'd kind of like to see silver go to where it really should be, the fair market value of it. And I don't believe that $30 is anything fair. We're seeing both metals come down fairly the way they should in a fair relationship. But what just doesn't make sense is that the Bitcoin is skyrocketing. Now, obviously, there is a lot of money flooding into Bitcoin. We seen that big jump last week, and there's a lot of talk right now. Obviously, Elon Musk would like to see the US dollar backed by Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And a lot of people out there are thinking that he may do that. He may end up rolling out some sort of a plan that will back the currency to cryptocurrency. But a lot of it is still hearsay right now. I read someone comment, they said there's a bill now that they want to buy a million Bitcoins. And, you have to understand they put bills every day for different stuff. And it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to pass. There's been bills that want to make gold and silver money in this country again. Even though it's funny because we shouldn't need a bill for what our Constitution already says, that money is weights of gold and silver, and anything else is punishable by the end of you. I'm going to say that because I don't want to say the D word. I don't want to say lynching, or I don't know, but you guys get the message. Our founding fathers didn't want that. They wanted money to be something physical. They wanted money to be something that is extremely limited. And I know some people out there are going to say Bitcoin's limited. And yeah, it is limited. There's only so many of them. You can make a new blockchain, but then it's not Bitcoin. It's something else. But you have to consider there's too many what ifs in that equation. I am happy. Again, I can't stress how happy I am for the people that did well, especially the members of my channel, because I know some of them are stacking precious metals too. And in fact, some of them are even telling me that, I'm just trying to push it a little longer. Once it's up another 10%, I'm going to start pulling my Bitcoin and pushing some of it into more gold or more silver. And that's great. I think you need to have a certain amount of diversity. I mean, all of us got into stacking probably because we wanted to be diversified from the dollar. And I know that's the reason I got into it. I got tired of thinking, what happens if everything goes bust and my retirement goes away, work goes away. At the time I was working for the oil fields. And what happens if jobs wind down and all of a sudden there's no work? We go into a 1929 Great Depression. Once you understand that, you want to be diversified. Now I'm starting to think that if something like that happens, I mean, you could see Bitcoin wiped out. I was about to say Bitcoin, but I'm not. It is funny that it has gone up as much as it has. And it's funny that people don't find anything strange about this get-rich-quick mentality. Because nowadays, younger people, they want profits instantly. They don't want to wait. I've actually had someone tell me that whoop-de-doo, silver's up 30, 35% or whatever at this moment. And it's not a big deal. That's nothing really. And people want more and more. It's almost like a full greed has swept in this country. And everybody at this point is greedy. Either it's the stock market, it's Bitcoin, it's whatever. Gold and silver is not a greed thing because you're not going to get rich quick overnight with gold and silver. I had someone ask me, do you really think gold or silver, do you think silver, he asked me silver because he is collecting silver right now. He said, do you really think silver has the potential to go up 5 or 10 times the price? Even 5. And I said, 5 is not a lot really in the grand scheme of things. For a metal that has been manipulated down as much as it has, it's going to take time though. It's not going to happen overnight. A lot of YouTubers out there are going to want to tell you, oh, gold and silver is going to go up overnight and everything's going to go crazy and you're going to be a multi-millionaire instantly. No, it's probably not going to happen that way. Would it be great? I would be the first one that would love to see something like that happen, but it's not likely. And if I tell you that, you're going to start losing faith when it doesn't happen. The likelihood is we're going to see ups, we're going to see downs, and this pullback to me is nothing major. We're not under the 100-day moving average. We went up fast. I mean, think about it. It was $30 only 2 months ago. And here we are back at pretty much $30. The fact that that happened in 1 month, it's nothing. But I think we're going to see prices continue to float around a little bit. We could even see it come down a little bit more. Eventually, we're going to see gold and silver pop because there is a carrot being dangled, and a lot of money is leaving precious metals or leaving people's pocket and flooding into Bitcoin. Now, what's going to happen if that Bitcoin does go, I won't say bust, but a big pullback? You've got to wonder. You've got to wonder. A lot of people will be out. It was a great sponge before. It sucked up a lot of dollars. Bitcoin absorbing all that extra money does help fight inflation. It makes it to where we don't feel the inflation quite as much. Why? Because a lot of money is being sucked into it. And that's why it could just be a tool. A tool that it's doing a job, and it's good that it's happening. But you have to be mindful. Do you want to be in it when it plunges back down and takes everybody's money? A certain amount, a little bit of money gambled on it. I mean, that's probably not a bad thing. I gamble a little bit still to this day, even though I try to make sure I'm not gambling too much. But I still pick up lottery tickets here and there or do little things, so you have to be mindful of that. Now, who knows where Bitcoin's going to go? Who knows where silver's going to go? I'm utilizing this downturn to stack more and to stack cheaper. And I think it's smart if you are, and if you're not, who knows? I still wish you all the best. I'm not going to wish ill on anybody, especially if they're in a different asset class than myself. I hope all asset classes go up in value, but I think that's inevitable. I think that's inevitable that they should all be going up because they're continuing to abuse the dollar. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up here. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. I hope it gave you something to think about. If you would like to become a member, it is only $1.99. Super easy to do. Just hit that join button below. And if you don't, that's fine. I'm happy that you're here for a subscriber. I'm happy that you're watching, that you hit that thumbs up, that you left me a comment. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.